Hey there. Welcome to day 18 of our 21-day journal excursion, The Attributes of God. Wow, we are well on our way. We're just 3 days away from being complete with the journal excursion. I don't know about you, but my life has changed immensely in regards to how I view life, how I view God, and how I experience life. Most of all, my faith has increased in God's ability to be the answer to every situation that I face, and I hope that that has been your same experience as well. Now, today we're on day 18, where we're going to be talking about the attribute of God, which is Jehovah Jireh. The Lord will provide. And our focus scripture for today is going to be Genesis 22 and 14. Jehovah Jireh, the characteristics of this attribute is grace that is adequate for all of my needs, sufficient in all things. And so, we think about Jehovah Jireh. We think about God being the provider of money for us, God being the provider of housing or shelter or jobs. But God is more than just a provider for the physical things that we have. God is a provider for the emotional needs that we have, the mental healing that we need, all of the things. God does not discriminate on what we need. God is the all-sufficient God and is able to make provision for the vision that God has given to you. And so in your journaling today, I want you to focus on this. What beliefs and behaviors do I need to release so that God can provide what will produce the greatest growth in me? That's a deep one. What beliefs and behaviors do I need to release so that God can provide what will produce the greatest growth in me? And then I want you to recall moments in your life when you thought you experienced lack, but God came through not only to meet your needs, but also to exceed your expectations. That's a good one, because then it lets you know that you've dealt with Jehovah Jireh before, and it takes you back to that place where you've experienced the loving provision of God. Now, today we are going to declare that every good and perfect work comes from above. Jehovah Jireh provides all that I need. And then in connecting to what's possible, I want you to describe the joy you have knowing Jehovah Jireh is the truest and most authentic form. I want you to describe the joy you have of knowing Jehovah Jireh in the truest, most authentic form. Articulate the relief you feel having Jehovah Jireh come through for you in your health, in your finances, in your sheltering, in your career, in your business, and in your faith. All right, ladies and gents, until next time, I want you to make it a great day on purpose.